Hey everyone, Thomas here, and I'm back with another tech review. This time I'm looking at the Honiture Robot Vacuum Cleaner, model G20 Pro. It's been a while since I've had a robot vacuum, so I'm excited to get this one unboxed, get it into service. And let's take a look around the box here real quick. On the back, there's some information that I feel is important that you should know about this. It does have an impressive suction power. It had some of the most that I saw out of all the different vacuums that I was looking at. This is an all-in-one. It does vacuum and mop. It has basically a pad on the back bottom that somehow distributes some liquid to it so it can actually mop after it vacuums. The device itself, or the vacuum itself, is only 3 inches. It's ultra thin, so it should fit under your furniture. There's an auto boost carpet cleaning function, so that way when it actually goes from hard surface to carpet, it'll boost the suction power automatically. And it does have app, voice, and remote control. I believe this is compatible with Alexa and long battery life. According to the listing on Amazon, it says 180 minutes or 3 hours of cleaning. If you'd like to read what is all included in the packing list here on the box, pause the video and take a look at the information below. Now give me just a few moments. I'm going to get this unboxed and we'll take a look at everything that's inside. All right, we've got it out of the box, and the first thing you see is a quick start guide. So we'll take a look at that in just a little bit. Next up in the box, we have our user manual. We've got the vacuum itself, but I want to take a look at the other accessories first. This is the power plug for the docking station. This appears to be the docking station. We've got 2 AA batteries, which I assume are for the remote control. We have our remote control here. We have the vacuum itself. We'll get this out of the plastic here after everything's out of the box, and we'll take you on a little tour around the device. This, I'm not sure what it is, but we'll take a look at it here in a few minutes. We've got our side brushes, so that way it'll pull up dust from the corners and direct it into the vacuum itself. This is the mopping pad. Here is the base that it attaches to. And here, I saw this in another review. This is kind of heavy. This is like a magnetic tape. And supposedly this can be used on a door sill or something to keep the vacuum from going into certain areas that you don't want cleaned. So let me look at the user manual about this, and I'll follow up with it and let you know exactly what its use is for. And that's it in the box. Everything's been unboxed and it's sitting here in front of me. Let's go through the individual items. The little plastic bag earlier that I wasn't sure what it was, there are some zip ties in there, so I can only assume those are for tying up the cord to keep it out of the way. This heavy magnetic wheel here, I did confirm in the user manual that this is used for keeping the robot out of restricted areas. So you can peel and stick this wherever you want on the door sills, or if you have stairs and you don't want it to go down the stairs, you can peel and stick some of that on there and it'll keep it from going in that direction. We have the power pack that plugs into the docking station, which is here. I'll show you that in just a few moments. We do have our remote control here. If you'd like to look at the buttons a little more in depth, pause the video now. Okay. The docking station, it does recommend you put it flush against a wall. And on the back here, there is a little inset. It looks like you could possibly wrap the cord or tuck the cord in here so it can sit flush against the wall. When it does dock, it will push. So there are rubber feet on the bottom that will help keep it from slipping, but still best to push this flat against the wall or your baseboard trim just to keep it in place. All right, so let's take a look at the robot itself. On the front of the robot here, we've got our power button. And we've got a home button. So if it's done cleaning or you don't need it to clean anymore, you can hit the home button, and here's where you power it up. It does have a voice, and I will demonstrate that in just a few minutes. The robot does have a bump sensor, so it is gentle enough. If it bumps into any of your furniture, it will change directions. Now on the top, there's a door that lifts open. And then here is the dust bin itself. This is where it collects all the dirt after sweeping, and it does have a HEPA filter here. So on this end here is where the dust goes in and stores it. This should be emptied after every cleaning. It just sets back down in, fold the handle, and this is really nice. It has a brush and a hook that you can use to actually clean the brush, rotor brush at the bottom. At the very back of the vacuum is the water tank for the mopping function, and it does appear that the mop itself is attached to that directly. As you can see here, I've got the robot vacuum all set up on the docking station. Pull it away. It does beep to confirm that it's off the charger. When you slide it on, it will confirm that it is charging.
Start charging.
You can hear it said start charging. At this point, if you want to clean, you can go ahead and hit the power button.
Start automatic cleaning.
So it's going to turn on the vacuum and start its process. Now if you want to send it home, just hit the home button.
Start recharging.
It says start recharging. It'll turn around and it will come back to the main dock. It does have to find out where the dock is. It sometimes sits and spins until it discovers where it's at. So it takes it just a moment to find where it needs to be. Make the final adjustments before it connects to the dock so it's perfectly lined up.